Contextualizing Elohim in the Hebrew Bible. The theory suggests that Elohim refers to a collective of extraterrestrial beings akin to the Anunnaki of Mesopotamian mythology. However, the Hebrew Bible consistently portrays Elohim as the singular God of Israel when used in the context of worship or creation. In Deuteronomy 6:4, the Shema declares, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one." This foundational statement emphasizes monotheism, distinguishing Israel's faith from the polytheistic beliefs of neighboring cultures. The use of Elohim for entities like judges, Exodus 21:6, or spirits, 1 Samuel 28:13, reflects its broader semantic range in Hebrew, where it can denote authority or power, not just deity. These instances do not imply that the God of Israel is one among many gods, but rather that the term is flexible, applied to various beings in specific contexts. The Bible's authors deliberately contrast Yahweh with other gods, such as Baal in 1 Kings 18, to assert his supremacy, not to acknowledge their legitimacy. Comparing biblical and Mesopotamian narratives. The claim draws parallels between the Elohim and the Anunnaki, citing similarities in creation stories and divine councils. While there are shared motifs, such as a flood narrative or divine assemblies, these reflect common cultural and literary traditions across the ancient Near East, not evidence of identical beings. The Anunnaki in Mesopotamian texts are a pantheon of gods with distinct roles, often depicted as fallible and competing. In contrast, the Hebrew Bible presents Yahweh as uniquely sovereign, with no equal among other deities, Isaiah 44:6. The creation of humanity in Genesis and the Atrahasis epic both involve divine intent, but their purposes differ. Genesis portrays humankind as created in God's image for stewardship, Genesis 1:28, while the Atrahasis epic describes humans as laborers for the gods. These differences highlight distinct theological priorities, not a shared extraterrestrial origin. The Tower of Babel narrative and its Mesopotamian counterpart in Enmerkar and the Lord of Arata share the motif of language confusion, but this likely reflects a shared cultural memory of linguistic diversity, not evidence of extraterrestrial intervention.